There's football, and then there's family and fulfillment. In your MOMCAST Minute, we were out on the red carpet last night at the very last Fitz Supper Club, the Larry Fitzgerald Foundation's banner event, an event inspired by his mom, who passed after her battle with breast cancer. So what's next for the Hall of Famer? Well, let's find out. I can't even believe we're saying it. This is the last Fitz Supper Club. It's an event that has just been a staple here in the Valley for the last 16 years. I'm wondering, as you were on your way here, what your conversations like with your mom, who's up in heaven watching over you tonight.
Yeah, I think she would. I hope she's proud. This is something that she poured into us, my brother and I, at a very young age. It's just like a part of who we are. By no means is this the last. We're still going to be out, still doing our work that we've always been doing, still continue to maintain the partnerships that we've had. But I get to take that fundraising hat off for a little bit and focus on operating.
How much has what you have decided to do with the Larry Fitzgerald Foundation do you think, been directed from your mom?
100% of it. 100%. Like with your kids are going to, for the most part, grow up to be the people that you and your husband have poured into. Like, the experiences that they had are going to shape who they are as adults. And, a lot of my earliest memories are my mom taking me to different fundraiser events and, passing out healthcare units at marches and going to the, to AIDS events and breast cancer events. And those are the memories that really shaped me.
I know you have the most incredible career. I mean, Hall of Famer. This is it's unbelievable. But did you really get fulfillment from this?
I got significantly more fulfillment. I would say I was born, 6'3.5", born fast and could jump and great hand-eye coordination. I was born with that gift, right? This is a gift that's built over time through trust.
I mean, everyone wants to know what's next. So what's next? What's your answer for that?
No, I'm focused on my business. We're in restaurant business and real estate.
I was anchoring the morning news, and we were talking about Kevin Warsh, and we saw you in D.C. What are you doing in D.C.? Is that in your future?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. You sound like Senator McCain. We used to have those conversations all the time, and boy, do we miss that kind of leadership and unbelievable man. But no, Kevin's been a dear friend of mine for a long time, and he's been really helpful in getting my business off the ground. And and I also knew it's a nonpartisan position. So I didn't have any problem getting there.
Okay, you heard it here first. Vote Larry Fitzgerald. Thank you so much.
He's got my vote.